Well, good morning, everybody. Once again, it is a great day for travel, and for day number 3 here in Tulum at the beautiful Secrets Tulum Resort. So we're on our way into town. What else is on the agenda?
So we're gonna spend a little time this morning checking out the Centro, the town. In particular, I want to go, of course, be tourist and take our picture in front of the Vindalaluz. Did I say that right?
I'm not going to try to say it.
Vindalaluz sculpture.
I always get scared with all the things that I mispronounce. Like there was a thing yesterday about Tulum or Tulum.
Yeah, I don't know. How do you guys say it? Tulum or Tulum?
Yeah,
I feel like everybody
I've
in
always
America
heard Tulum.
says Tulum, but
I don't know what the right way is.
Other people say Tulum. Anyway, so that okay, and also touristy. I need to go to the Starbucks in town, but we're gonna check out the other shops and stuff like that. Just spend some time, maybe have lunch somewhere out in town, and then be back in time for some daytime activities here. And later this afternoon around 3.
Foam party in the pool.
I need to go check the activities board just to make sure that's still happening. But I think that might be our taxi. So.
All right, let's get a roll on.
All right, so first we're actually going to head into Centro, which means town center. I'm not really sure. We're just going to check it out. I think the Tulum letters are there, and we're just going to wander. We're just going to explore. I know enough to be dangerous here. I know enough, but I have never been to this destination before, so this is how I kind of like to do things, is just kind of get out there and explore.
By the seat of our pants.
I know, like I said, I know certain places that I want to go and highlights, but a lot of sometimes places you don't know about, the undiscovered places or whatever, the standouts, the highlights.
Sorry about the camera work, guys.
So Secrets, they arranged a taxi for us to take us into Centro, 300 pesos, roughly $15. So, not bad.
All right, so we just got here to Centro Town Center of town. And it looks like Melanie was wanting to come over here. It looks like the Tulum sign. We're going to try and get a picture, but it looks like it is occupied at the moment. So hopefully we'll be able to do that later. We shall see. But we are here. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Well, okay, so one of the things that Melanie had mentioned a lot when we were in Holbox was comparing Holbox and Tulum, and just made some comments about Holbox having some Tulum vibes and whatever. And being here, I asked Melanie a few minutes ago, I'm like, I don't really see a lot of that. So I was kind of asking her what that meant, and I thought it might be something good to throw in here and kind of explain.
Well, I think, obviously Tulum's a lot larger, right? A lot more built up, and but especially down like in the area down where the beach club is, those boutique hotels and the beach clubs, very similar, all the boho chic vibe, that in that way that they're similar. I think a lot of people don't want Holbox to turn into Tulum.
Yeah.
Or
it's a
like
Isla
Mujeres or something like that. So anyway, but they do have that similar boho chic vibe, and like where you have those boutique hotels and the dining, that elevated dining, in an area that is otherwise the juxtaposition of that, the old world.
Okay. All right, like I said, just thought it was a good thing to kind of throw in here and give an explanation on that as far as the similarities and differences.
Yeah.
So it's funny, we were walking past this area right here with the hammocks, and Melanie made a comment about, why don't we get a hammock? Yet we had a few years ago on a cruise, don't remember which one, bought a hammock and never put it up. And so yeah, anyway, just kind of funny, the things that when you're on vacation you buy and end up never using. So one thing I've noticed just in the 10 minutes we've been here is another thing that is very similar to Holbox. There are dogs running around everywhere. I'm assuming that they are taken care of. I'm assuming they're taken care of well, but this is about the 5th dog I've seen. There's some of them that are obviously, are owned. They do have people, but it is something, that obviously with I love dogs, and when I come to these places and I see the dogs around, I like to know if they are taken care of. So I'm going to ask somebody about it, but we'll see. But I just want to make sure the dogs are taken care of. Strange things are afoot. If you know, you know. So Melanie's in here buying something, and it's funny. I have no problem with her doing it, but it is normal to negotiate these places and whatnot. But I just can't do it. I don't know why. I guess being in sales and kind of, in my case, I can't change the prices. I can't do anything. But then my customers still try to get me to do things that I don't have the ability to do. But I know it's normal to be done here. It's just something I don't like to do. If I like the price, I'll buy it. If I don't like the price, I'll say no and walk off. And if they want to bring it down from there, then they can. But Melanie's in here negotiating, so I'm staying outside and letting her take care of that. Okay, so in the end, she did not purchase. She did go in there to negotiate, but she did say that, to be honest with you, right off the bat, the price wasn't bad at all, but just decided against it. I know you guys will be able to figure it out, but I walked by here and you see all the different teams. Excuse me. You see all the different teams on both sides, and there's one area missing right there. I bet you can guess which one it is that I had to buy. All right, there it is. So if you didn't figure it out, and now you know. If you didn't figure out which one it had to be, it was either going to be this or Auburn, but unfortunately he didn't have Auburn. But I'd have gone with this one first. If he had the Auburn one, I'd have done a 2-for deal for sure. But I think that's pretty darn cool, and it is legit handmade. It's not, a lot of this stuff is actually, prefab, but it's legit handmade. So I thought that was pretty good. It ended up being $30. He came down from 50 to 30. So we made our way from Centro over here to, I guess, what we call the beach zone or the hotel area. Don't think there's an official name, but at any rate, like I said, we just got here, and wouldn't you know, we were going a little further, and Melanie all of a sudden told the taxi driver, stop, right here's the perfect spot. Look what's across the street.
Taxi.
And of course, iguanas everywhere here too. Yep, she had a plan. All right, mission accomplished. She got her cold brew. And
okay, y'all, this is the best Starbucks cup ever. I bought one before in Cancun and I lost it. Have the day you deserve. I bought 2 this time. It's so good.
it makes her happy.
It does.
All right, so walking around here, I definitely do, comparing Tulum to Holbox, there's a lot of the same type of, you know, nicer restaurants and whatever that are, you know, I don't know how would you describe the restaurant smell as far as like the, you know, these that are a lot like in Holbox?
Well, one thing I know, and we haven't really been to any of the restaurants here, is that the ones on the beach road here or the beach clubs are very expensive. The food is very expensive as opposed to like maybe some of those that were in Centro or in other places of Tulum.
Okay.
Yeah.
But as far as the look and feel of them.
Boho chic, you know.
Okay. I don't know all these terms.
That's what they are, you know, real focus on sustainability, healthy a lot, you know. Healthier options. And but then also like quality ingredients, good, fine, you know, not necessarily fine dining because you're like, you know, in an area said that's boho chic, you know, the floor is sand maybe, or you know, the table's a little uneven and stuff like that. It's not white tablecloth service. It's not fine dining like that, but it's elevated food. Elevated dining. Elevated, you know, might be elevated like chicken wings or something like that, you know, or elevated Mexican, Asian,
elevated
fusion,
chicken wings,
different,
chicken
different
wings
dining.
On a high.
But anyway, maybe
top.
we can show you some menus or something like that.
She's
I think we're going
ignoring
to try and find. I am one somewhere.
Sniper, don't snipe.
We'll probably have lunch out here one place. All right.
All right. So kind of the decor and everything of this particular restaurant is what we were talking about. And the sign is up above me. I'll try and run across the street and get a picture, but I think it's Bagatelle, Bagatelle. But you can kind of see the decor, the upscale nature of it. Really, really nice looking there. Open air, nice bar. So yeah, this is kind of what we're talking about. Very similar to Holbox, but at the same time, a totally different experience. Do you guys have problems with walking apps that give you directions for, you know, walking places to your destination and everything, Waze, Google Maps, etc.? I've never been able to get them to work properly. They're always sending me in the wrong direction, etc. We've had that happen. We have been walking now for 30 minutes back and forth looking for the, what's this statue? Hold on. Say it again. Okay, what she said. And we have literally walked past it 3 times, and it was right there, apparently behind Starbucks the whole time, which is exactly where we were dropped off. So I'm curious, honestly, do you guys have issues like that with these apps? If not, what is it we're doing wrong? I mean, give me some pointers, some tips. I'm at a loss with these things. Okay, so chalk this up as not seeing the forest for the trees. Right there, Starbucks. Literally right here is the statue or whatever she's talking about. Literally, there's a sign right there. I saw that sign, had no idea that this is what she was talking about. I mean, you know, old Southern colloquial, if it were a snake, it'd bit us. But after all that, here we are. All right, so these are the prices for admission, and it is cash only. So keep that in mind.
Que embracen su lado femenino. And all you men, since we are dual beings, this is for you to embrace your feminine side as well. Gina
All right, so I wanted to tell you a little bit about the Ven a la Luz statue and what it represents. So it is named for the Spanish phrase meaning come into the light, and it's supposed to explore the place of people with nature. It was created for the Art With Me festival and is a permanent structure currently here in Tulum. And it reflects on the coastline's fragile ecosystems and raises the wider issue of the connection to and conservation of the natural world. So it is a beautiful, beautiful statue, beautiful piece of work, as is all the other art here as well. So definitely come check it out. It's a little bit of a wait. If it's not too busy, it shouldn't be that bad, but it's worth it.
What is going on, guys? Brent and Melanie, also known as Diserella, just wanted to take a quick time out and say thank you for your views. But we do have a request. Please give us a like,
A share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video.
We could really use the help growing our channel. We hope you're enjoying the content. Please give us a comment down below on any and all of our videos. Help us grow that algorithm. We do appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Take care.
Thanks.
The foam party is starting in just a couple minutes at 3 o'clock. I think it's about 2:50, 2:55. We gotta run back, get in here to the room and change and get some other video equipment to get in the pool with, and this fly is going to keep with me. So let's see if we make it. Okay, from getting out of the taxi to being changed and headed out up to the upstairs pool.
9 minutes.
9 minutes. 9 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. Could have done better. It's exactly 3 o'clock. I guess by now it's 3:01. So no, we just want to be able to get up there and get it, get enough content, because it's only about 30 or 45 minutes. 45 minutes, So get up there and have a good time. But I gotta tell you guys, I probably already put it in there, but if not, I'll throw it in right here, because I can't put the audio because of the content strike I don't want to get. But as we were pulling up to the gate, my song came on. Share. Do you believe in life after love?
And the taxi driver, I guess, heard Brent singing a little bit, or noticed how we reacted to it, and he cranked it.
He cranked
was singing
it up.
along.
So it was a lot of fun. It was funny. It was a lot of fun. So maybe they'll play it up here for the foam party.
You know I'm down for whatever tonight.
All right, guys, so we are just leaving the foam party. That was a lot of fun, and so my mic is on. Melanie thinks she may have lost hers. So hopefully you can hear everything, but I got to tell you guys, so Melanie made a comment a while ago that was her favorite of the, 3 or 4 foam parties that we've done?
Honestly, it was. So it said it was only 45 minutes, but I think it went like twice that long.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
It went an hour and a half to 2 hours, absolutely.
Yeah, I was a little annoyed at first that it was like taking so long to actually get started. It didn't start exactly when it started, but it was fun.
It did start
and it
15, 20 minutes late, maybe 30 minutes late, but still.
It wasn't overwhelming like with the foam. Like sometimes it's so much that it gets in your eyes and you can't.
Yeah, Margaritaville, I was actually concerned a couple times. I couldn't breathe and actually had to go beneath the water and then come back up. Excuse me, I almost dropped it. And come back up facing the other way to keep it out of my face. But no, they did a good job. Very good job.
I know this is very niche, but as a short girl, I'm 5 feet tall. As a 5 foot tall girl, the depth of that pool is perfect. I would want to say it's probably like 3 feet. And so it's perfect. So I didn't feel like I was drowning in the water at points. Like the whole thing, it was like the same depth. And I didn't feel like I was drowning. So it was perfect. I enjoyed that very much.
It was a lot of fun. It was absolutely a lot of fun. Now, don't get me wrong. You know me, I'm all about the music, and they played nothing that was my
There was no classic rock. It was all hip hop and like
no Cher even.
Music.
No Cher even. I mean,
music.
come on.
So your Gasolina, the Mexican favorites, whatever, club dance music. It was great. I enjoyed it a lot.
So no, absolutely, I enjoyed it as well. It was not. I'm not complaining about that. Just pointing out that it was not my kind of music. Even a couple of a Living on a Prayer, something like that. But it's cool. I'm not complaining.
And I would say that while a lot of guests are probably more in their like 30s, when you say 30s, early 40s,
maybe
we're on the older end for this. I enjoyed it.
Are we getting to that point? Really?
We are.
Oh no.
We may be on the older end of but we are young at heart. We are young at heart.
And that's all that matters.
And I thoroughly enjoyed this.
Absolutely.
This app, yeah.
Absolutely great time.
And you know what? We're up here on the lounge with the Preferred Club. So.
All right. Well, you go grab your Tito's, and I'm going to head back to the room and get ready for dinner. Okay, guys, we're finally getting out of the room after the foam party. And it looks like we're going to come up here to dinner at Jasmine. Let me turn this around. Which apparently is the Asian place here. So let's check it out. Okay, guys, so as always, here is the menu at Jasmine. Gotta get some sushi. So we just got out of dinner at Jasmine. Just right off, I got to tell you, darn good.
So good.
Really, really, really good.
I don't know if it's because we literally had not eaten all day.
Yeah.
But it's still,
yeah,
it was so good.
It really was.
The appetizers, in fact, were even better than the entrees.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would order every one of those appetizers again, and just make them my entire meal. I would order multiple of those.
Not that the entrees were bad. No, not at all.
But the appetizers, so I had the dumplings, basically, the steamed dumplings, gyosha rolls, or gyosha, I don't remember exactly what they were called on the menu, but they were steamed dumplings. So good. I mean, perfection. spring rolls, and I love a good egg roll spring roll. So good.
And I did have a bite of both of them, and absolutely amazing. Absolutely.
So good. I mean, stand out. A+.
So I had the fried tamari, and of everything that we had tonight, I'll say that one was the bottom of the list. It was okay. So
Not
the fried
bad,
tamari, sweet rice balls. Well, it was a sweet rice ball stuffed with cheese and fried tapioca.
Tapioca.
Accompanied with seaweed salad, spicy mayonnaise, and eel sauce.
I don't remember the seaweed salad, do you?
No, I don't remember any of that. In fact,
But
it just seemed like it was a rice ball.
Like an arancini rice ball.
Yeah, that's
So
all it was.
It was not bad. It was just
It
like,
was fine. It was
okay,
bland.
compared to the other stuff,
It was a bit
it was
bland.
okay.
Anyway, and then I had the rock shrimp, which was shrimp marinated in garlic, ginger, soy, sesame, oil fried with spicy mayonnaise and honey, and that was darn good.
I had
really,
one of those
really
shrimp as
good.
well, and those were perfectly cooked.
Absolutely amazing.
The breading on that shrimp was fantastic. Like so light, but yeah, so good.
And so I apologize for my camera work here, but I'm trying to pull up. So I also, again, I was hungry as heck. I did have a sushi roll, and I'm pretty sure, so I asked the gentleman what their spiciest sushi roll was, and make it as spicy as possible. And I want to say it was the Aburi, Aburi sake roll, which, let's see, on the inside would be breaded shrimp, avocado, and asparagus, and outside salmon seared and spicy mayonnaise. It was darn good too.
I didn't have that.
No, she's not a sushi girl, but absolutely, in general, just overall, it was all amazing. And what did you have for your main?
So I asked for the beef stir fry, and it comes with noodles, but I prefer stir fry rice. So I asked for it to come with the rice instead of the noodles, and that's how they served it. I will say it was okay. It was good, but did not rise to the level of those appetizers for me. Good. And you had the almond chicken?
Yeah, that's what it was. It was an almond chicken. Crusted almond chicken with peanut sauce. It was good. It was darn good. Absolutely. So I just going to say, like, we're sitting out here out of Olio, between the two so far, Jasmine for me.
Yeah, I didn't think Olio was bad by any means at all, but Jasmine was a little better for us, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Those appetizers were outstanding.
They were
outstanding.
Yep.
So
you could absolutely make a meal out of those appetizers and be satiated.
And even though I want to try the third dining restaurant tomorrow night, maybe. I'm also torn because I kind of would like to try more of their dishes there at Jasmine. But yeah, so definitely worth it.
So in the words of Clarence Carter, we were satisfied. Well, good evening. It is a great night for sleeping.
So exhausted.
Yeah, we are really tired. That's all I can say.
I don't know what's going to make it into this video, but honestly, it's been a great day.
Yeah, it has.
I had a really great time just walking around Centro and then the Playa area, and going to the Vina La Luz finally. It's been on my a bucket list thing to do. I know it's very touristy, but it was really cool art, I will say.
And the foam party was a heck of a lot of fun. Yeah, it was an absolute blast.
It was so much fun. And then we had to get ready for dinner. Had a fantastic dinner.
Yes.
At Jasmine. We wrapped up the night with a little bit of time in the sports bar again with the DJ there.
Three songs.
Yeah, because it started late, like I said.
Yep.
Like I said, but at the end of I had to pull the plug because I'm exhausted, and
she's saying we're getting up at 5:30 in the morning to go to the ruins.
It's our last full day. No. It's our last full day, so we gotta get up early, and I haven't had vacation breakfast yet here, so we gotta do that. And although I'm so full from dinner, I'm not sure if that's gonna be possible. But anyway, yeah, so I had to pull the plug. I had to call it audible and say it's bedtime. But I had a great day.
Yep,
I had
absolutely.
a great day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. So we'll see you guys tomorrow morning, I guess.
Yep.
Good night.